what's going on, everybody? I'm Senator Rodney right here from District Indiana. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for all coming out today. I couldn't make it a couple of weeks ago. We're in the middle of session right now, and as you probably heard, there's a lot of crazy stuff that's going on. Some of the folks that have already spoke have mentioned SB 1. I cannot tell you how incredibly damaging that bill will be. That is going to be damaging to our communities. That is going to be damaging to our public safety, our police, our fire, most importantly, our public schools. I heard the figure that was thrown around. It was $500 million. It's actually incorrect. It's $744 million that will be taken out of the public schools over the next couple of years. $744 million. For what? For what? To solve a problem that we have not even heard of. So what I tell you right now, what's happening right now does not make any sense. The math ain't mathing. That's a quote that I heard on another bill from from a colleague on the other side. The math ain't mathing. And I said, you're right. When we are prioritizing giving out vouchers at a universal rate, so everybody, no matter what your income was, despite the fact that when vouchers were proposed, they were supposed to be for individuals that were, basically in communities that needed them the most. You were talking about people that were financially strapped. But now we're talking about giving millionaires $8,000 in vouchers to go to private schools. Meanwhile, there is a wait list for CCDF, for childcare, for people making less than $45,000 a year. People that would love to go back to work. People that would love to go back to school to make themselves a better person, a better contributor to society. When I look at that and I say, you're talking about giving more to the rich and less to the poor. Does that make sense to you? No! Does that make sense to you? No! When I look at what's happening right now with our environment, I'm so glad that Ashley's here because she's been such a huge, huge part of this. And this is one of the things that I want to say. I see so many different folks here from different organizations. And this is one of our strengths, right? Yeah. It can also be one of our weaknesses. I want you to pay attention to what's happening because it is so incredibly easy when we're all so concerned with specific issues, how it is to divide us, and they are experts at doing that. Do not let them divide us. No. I want you to say it. Do not let them divide us. Do not let them divide us. Do not let them divide us. I cannot tell you how important that message is because it happens time and time and time again. There are so many times that we've been to so many of these rallies, so many of these marches, and nothing comes of that. This is the most serious time that we have seen yet. You've got a president that has completely ignored the courts, that has Congress terrified, members of his own party terrified to speak out. They're talking about potentially deporting U.S. citizens, openly suggesting unconstitutional things. This is something we have not seen before. So before you get pissed because of something that you saw online, and before you get pissed about something else, I ask you this. Do not be judgmental, be curious. That's a quote that's been floating around, but it's something that has stuck with me time and time again. Be curious as to what's going on. Ask the right questions. Get off of this and get more of this. Because I will tell you right now, this is what's important, but this has to stay strong. If you're here and you have time, I'm telling you, volunteer your time. It doesn't matter what for, because you can only do so much to change what's happening at the federal level, but you can do everything to change what's happening right here in your backyard. You can do everything to change to help an organization that needs people to stand up for it. Whether that is a community effort, whether that is a campaigns, it doesn't matter. Because right now, you need each other and we need each other more than ever.
People over profit.
People over profit. People over profit always. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. No kings win?
Never!
No kings win?
Never!
Thank you guys.